as makers, I think it never occurred to us when we were making it. But when that kind of reaction or criticism to the song happened, we just wanted to react as responsible people and not to kind of not understand what an audience was saying.
So I could only pull this because these kids were young and उनको मैं उठा के बुला लेता था कि यार जल्दी से आओ फटाक से मुझे शॉट लेना है अभी कभी and they are at it.
I like to eat Chinese, I like to eat Mughlai, I like to eat continental, I like to eat everything. So I feel audiences worldwide in India, because having such a big and huge audience for cinema, they have an appetite for every kind of content.
Hi everyone, welcome to Peeping Moon. I'm Rashita Sahani, and today we have with us the team of Khaali Peeli, welcoming director Maqbool Khan and producers Himanshu Mehra and Ali Abbas Zafar. Hi, welcome to PeepingMoon.com.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Most welcome. So Ali, firstly, I would like to know this from you, that why did you not plan on directing the film, considering you have this really nice success rate going on?
Well, because it was not my story.
Okay.
It came to me. Actually, it is basically Himanshu and Maqbool's baby. So they brought this to me because Himanshu and I are producing partners. And then when I heard the narration, I thought that, Maqbool was very clear with the vision that he had for this film. And the film was very entertaining, the kind of films I make and the kind of films I like to watch. Khaali Peeli had everything going for it. And that's it. And that is how Khaali Peeli happened. We sat on the script, we worked things around it, and then Maqbool went and narrated it to the actors, and we narrated it to very few people, and everyone who kind of heard the narration kind of was super excited like we were. And yes, and the ball was rolling and we were making the film. So this is how it has happened, and we've been fortunate to be a part of it. And it's been a superb journey till now.
Okay, that's great. And Maqbool, while you're directing like Ananya and Ishaan, both of them are comparatively new in the industry. They made their debuts in the last 2 years. So when you're working with newcomers, do you feel there is an added responsibility on your shoulders, considering it's their initial project in their career?
Honestly, being young and energetic has actually helped me in completing the movie. Because our movie is based in Mumbai, and I was shooting on live locations. If it wasn't for these kids, the way they both helped me, and whenever I would call them for a shot, because there was too much of chaos around, we were dealing with too many people, and controlling the crowd, और उसके बीच में आके लाइनें याद रखना, performance निकालना. So I could only pull this because these kids were young and उनको मैं उठा के बुला लेता था कि यार जल्दी से आओ फटाक से मुझे शॉट लेना है अभी कभी, and they are at it. So in fact, working with relevantly newcomers, it has helped me ulta, if you will see. And
also, I just feel that Maqbool had a vision, and he just because the film is a very traditional Indian film that we've seen that has been happening in this country. The young fresh faces kind of make it look very fresh. Like when the teaser came out, everyone reacted that, Ishaan is looking like a man and he has never been seen in this world. It's looking very fresh, but yet it's looking very mainstream. So I think that was also a trick to kind of cast these two young, fresh kids into a very traditional Hindi film. The Hindi films that we've watched over 70s, 80s, 90s. This masala potboiler entertainer has been happening in this country over decades. So so to reinvent the same genre, it is always best to do it with fresh faces. That really worked as Maqbool's decision, to cast fresh people to make it look a certain way.
And Himanshu, as Ali mentioned, it has a very traditional, this masala entertainer vibe, which I also witnessed in the teaser. So do you think with the changing wave in cinema, the audience is as enthusiastic to watch such films as they were before?
For me, I'll answer this question not as a objective producer, as a consumer.
Okay.
It's a as simple as thing. I like to eat Chinese, I like to eat Mughlai, I like to eat continental, I like to eat everything. So I feel audiences worldwide in India, because having such a big and huge audience for cinema, they have an
Mm,
appetite for every kind of content.
everything.
As it's your appetite for food and appetite for cinema is the same, and I just feel it's a bottomless thing. It never dies down. It only keeps on
Okay.
increasing. The more you watch it, the more you want it. So to answer your question, um, human wants are unlimited and they're not going to end, since so is the desire for content. It's always going to be there.
Okay. Okay. And what about this backlash, this entire controversy around this song called, which is now changed to Duniya Sharma Jayegi? The name of Beyonce, the word Goria, which is almost there in 90% of the other Hindi songs. So, do you think it was unnecessary? Everyone can answer this one by one.
I can begin. Yeah,
हमें हमें रट गई है
no,
हमारी लाइनें.
unnecessary, unnecessary,
अच्छा.
हमें
unnecessary,
हमारी sorry.
unnecessary तो नहीं बोलेंगे. Everybody has a point of view, and yes, few people brought this to our notice that which none of us had thought of. When we created the song, if suppose we had this angle going on in our mind, we would never come up with something like this, because we are
Yeah.
responsible people, responsible maker. I mean, whatever, you have certain responsibilities, what you're catering to. So when this song came out, people saw it differently. उनकी नजर से देखने में, then we understood, and we went all out, to say sorry, or that we even went to the length where we sat down with Vishal Shekhar and Ali Bhai. We all sat together, made this conscious decision that we have responsibility towards the people, and we will not hurt anybody's sentiments. So we will change it. और अगर कई बार होता है चीजें आपको रियलाइज नहीं होती है, लेकिन लोग देख रहे होते हैं.
Yeah.
तो अगर उन्होंने कोई पिन पॉइंट किया है, so it is your responsibility कि आप उस चीज को करेक्ट करें, and एक अच्छी चीज ही बना के दें. और हमारी फिल्म जो है वो एक्चुअली में एंटरटेनमेंट और मसाला एकदम फुल फैमिली एंटरटेनमेंट टाइप की फिल्म है. So उसमें कंट्रोवर्सी का कोई स्कोप ही नहीं है बिल्कुल भी, जरा सा भी. And Ali Bhai would also I think have
Yeah, so yeah, because I just felt that when this whole thing started, I think the line was picked out of context. Goria word over a period of time in popular Hindi songwriting has been a reference to a girl, not to a certain color of a girl.
Color.
But there was a definitely a point of view that came from an audience that maybe they juxtaposed it to Beyonce, and then they thought that the song has a kind of a racist connotation. And as makers, I think it never occurred to us when we were making it. But when that kind of reaction or criticism to the song happened, we just wanted to react as responsible people and not to kind of not understand what an audience was saying. And I think in this time, which is very sensitive, we need to be very sensitive to the things that is happening around us. We need to act responsibly towards it. And we took a collective decision that if it has offended anyone, without having any ego or being ignorant to what is happening around us, we put an apology forward and we said that we will change the lyrics of the song, because for us to act responsibly to what is happening around us is much more than just being storytellers and filmmakers. And that is why we took the decision. And we don't want to offend anyone. It's an entertaining film. We just want people to watch it with all the love and all the heart that is, that the film has to offer to people. And we hopefully, when on 2nd of October people watch the film, they will understand the idea that why we made the film in the way we made the film. Yeah.
Okay. And Himanshu, would you like to add anything to that?
Oh, it's ditto. It's ditto.
Okay.
They've got it right. Hit the mark.
Okay. And were Ananya and Ishaan the first choice for the film, or was there anyone else in the mind?
Yeah, they were the two people. I mean, I narrated the script too, and they both liked the story and script. and yeah, they were on it. दोनों को ही लेके सोचा था और we went ahead, and they both have worked.
Maqbool was very lucky, like his
Yeah, I
first
got lucky.
narrations only, I think, hit the bullseye with the actors that he
Okay.
wanted, and he got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I was lucky enough to have two producers who are sitting right here. They backed me completely for everything, whatever I wanted as a director. I got complete freedom, and both the actors have also contributed a lot. They have really worked hard in the film, and they both are very, very talented. People will see once they see the film. Yeah.
Okay. And the film has also gotten this very a nice Amchi Mumbai vibe. Like the language is also that typical Mumbaiya language. So did Ananya and Ishaan undergo any workshops, or how was the prep like?
Oh, completely. मुंबईया मतलब आप स्टेशन से बाहर निकले और अपने को अगर मुंबईया सुनाई नहीं जाए तो मजा नहीं आया ना, वैसा वाला है. So I had like workshops with Ananya and Ishaan both for almost a month and a half, and so we would pick up the famous colloquial Mumbai slang words, the popular ones, lukha, lukhe, and then kalti. Dimag ki nasmat khish. You must have seen in the promos and all. So, but in that workshop, it was not about that we are learning the dialogues, what is there in the script. It was more to do with to get the lingo, the lehja right. Attitude. And their character, both the characters have like, this nice young and cool Mumbaiya characters. Girl is from a chawl, but she has an attitude. So is the boy. Boy is a taxi driver and a very street smart kind of a taxi driver. So we wanted to get into the skin of the characters, and they both have really worked hard, and it will show on screen. Their hard work will show on screen for people to see. Yeah.
Okay. And Ali and Himanshu, as the producers, you all are backing the film. When did you decide to take it on the web platform? Because it was, of course, slated to release in theaters, but due to the COVID situation, that could not happen. So how did this entire idea sort of come in?
I'll take that up very quickly. So firstly, we never made this film, and we've been telling this that, of course, when you set out to make a film, it was obviously always for the theatrical. We were fortunate to have Z Studios with us right from the day one, backing this for us. And of course, when things were gradually moving to and worsening in pandemic, and we tried to hold on for as long as we could, but we thought that we should not stale the film. There is a bit of a commercial involved. There are mounting pressures, there is a cost implication too. So we thought, we took a collective decision with Z that since everybody is out there now showcasing their film, we collectively took a call that we should now be on a platform and try to get our film to as many people as possible. And then we formed this new multi-format where people not only in India or not only on a specific platform, but anybody who has a DTH or like an Airtel or a Tata Sky could just go and plug in and play and watch the film. So it was not it was a gradual process. We got to it because eventually we have to reach out to people, and we've made it for people. So it's happening at the right time. I feel now. I just hope that everyone enjoys it as much as we've enjoyed making this film.
Okay. And Ali, would you like to add something to that?
No, I think that was the reality. I mean, we made the film for the theater. I mean, that's quite evident when you see the teaser and the song.
Of
Also,
course.
it's not designed as an OTT film. So yeah, it's unfortunate because of the situation that it can't come in theater. But now with the kind of platform that we have and the reach that we are hoping that everyone with all the platform we will get, and on the day it's coming on, which is a holiday, national holiday, we will still reach to a lot of people, and that is our final approach, that it just needs to reach maximum people, so maximum people will see it, and then it is the closest experience that we can have of a theatrical release.
Theatrical. Okay. And Ali, do you have any update on Tandav and Tiger 3 yet?
No, not yet. Means we are waiting on everything. So let's see.
Okay. And what about, so when a film releases in theaters, there is this term called clash when another film releases with it, a box office clash. But here on in OTT, even Nawazuddin's Serious Men is releasing the same day on October 2. Do you consider it as a clash or anything of that sort?
Well, no, it's different, because first of all, these are two different genres.
Yeah,
So
true.
that should not be. Also, the thing is because it's available to you and you can choose what you want to watch. So I would say that Clash is not the same thing because there's so much content that you have now on OTT platforms lying on your television. You can watch it on the first day, second day, third day. It's not going to go anywhere. So I think that's not the right word to use on an OTT platform.
Okay.
We
And
learn to live
Maqbool,
as humans. Yeah, as humans, we learn to live coexistingly. So it's
coexisting.
Yeah,
that idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Himanshu, how do you take it as?
No, it's right. It's fair. As long as people watch it on the day one, day two, day three, it's there. And as long as you consume the film, however, that's the whole choice that you exercise when you want to do that. It works for everybody. I think for the consumer, for the maker.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. It was great
Thank you.
chatting with you.
Thank
All the
you.
very best for the
Thank
film.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Most welcome.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Bye
bye-bye.
bye.